videos. Today I wanted to talk to you about digital interactive notebooks. Now, I've been using Google Slides most of the time for my digital interactive notebooks. However, the more I've been using Jamboard, the more I see the benefit of using Jamboard for my digital interactive notebook. In Jamboard, you are limited to 20 slides. So as long as you're okay with only using 20 slides for your digital interactive notebook, this is a great option and has a lot of great features. So I wanted to show you today how to create your digital interactive notebook and use it in Jamboard. Let's dive in. First thing I want to do is add a new Jamboard. So go to New and scroll down to More and click on Jamboard. The other option is to go to jamboard.google.com and then hit that plus to add a new Jamboard. So here's Jamboard. Notice up here at the top, you're going to have 20 slides. That's the max you can go with Jamboard. So as long as you're okay with your digital interactive notebook only being 20 pages, then this is going to work perfectly. So I'm going to be showing you where I find my backgrounds, how I set my backgrounds, and then how the students will actually engage and use Jamboard. So the places I like to go for my backgrounds, Slides Go is a great option. They have a lot of great slides. Slides Carnival is another great one. For this one, I actually ended up at Slides Mania, and I went to Education, Notebook Style, and then I scrolled through. They have many options. But when I went over here, I actually really liked this one. Fry template, and then you can download it as a PowerPoint. In my case, I downloaded it as Google Slides. Go to Use Template. And what we're going to be creating is the background for our Jamboard. So anything you put on here is going to be static. It's not going to be editable once we get it into Jamboard. So I'm going to set up the blank pages, basically my template here, and then I'm going to show you how I get this over to Jamboard. This is going to be an all about me. So I'm going to change the title. It's kind of a getting to know you slide. And then I just go through here and I decide on the questions that I want to use and what slide I want to use them with. Each and every one of these slides is fully editable. So like the first question I may ask, and if you drag this box over here, you can actually extend it out. This I'm going to leave blank, so I'm going to delete this because this is where the students are going to add their answer. And I'm going to also leave this blank as well. They can add something there also. And again, wherever I'm going to want the students to add their answers, I'm going to delete everything there because this portion will not be editable. So these are all the spaces I would want them to fill in. I continued through this and I kept adding my questions for my all about me. This one right here, this is editable. The title is editable, but notice this piece of paper was not editable. However, I wanted to make it longer because my question was longer. If you go up to View and then Theme Builder, and you go into your Theme Builder, you can actually make that paper longer to fill your title. And that's what I ended up doing. Go back to my slide, and then I just move this wiggly mark down and I put my question here. And of course, this is the part I deleted. Same with this one. This background box, if you highlight it, you can make it bigger if your title is longer. So you can extend that yellow box background as long as you would like to fit your title. So once I was done with that, so I had my all about me. These are the questions I'm going to use. I'm not going to use that slide, so I'm going to delete that. And you have to give credit to Slides Mania. And notice on each of the slides, I do have their information still here. So I got to delete this part out so they can answer the question here. There's my question where I extended the paper. So now that I've created my questions, I got 4 questions and a cover page. And I've got this alternate cover page. I'm going to actually put 2 cover page choices in. So what you want to do is you want to download this. So File, Download as a PNG. And you want to do that for every one of your slides that you want to set as a background. So I'm highlighting each of my slides and I'm downloading each one individually as a PNG. Because I have enough slides with my 20 slides for the students to complete this assignment, I may give them a choice for covers. If I didn't have extra space, I probably would not give them choices for covers. So So now we go into our Jamboard. I want to title it. And now we're going to set the background. So I'm on the first slide. And go right here, I want to add an image. My images went to my downloads, and I know they're in order this way. So there's my cover. I'm going to put that on the first slide. And if you want to give them a choice of covers, you can add the other cover. Notice these are images, so they're not going to be editable. Nothing on this slide is editable. And we're still giving Slides Mania credit. So go to Set Background. I'm going to add all my slides. So students can choose which slide they want. So if they didn't want this to be their first slide, they can actually change it to a blank page. And they can move this one all the way to the end just by dragging and placing it at the end. Now their new cover is going to be this first slide here. If they decide no, they don't want this cover, they can just undo and it'll bring that other one back. Go to the second slide, they can set the background to blank, or they can just drag it to the end. Clicking up here, these are all my slides. Drag it to the end, and if they choose, they can make it a plain background. So set the background. So now I've got my slides. I'm going to share these with my students. So you just go up here, share, just like you share any other Google document, and share this out to your student through your learning management system. And then students would just come in and they would fill this out. So here we have a pen tool. They could write. You have different thicknesses of pen, different strokes, different colors. This is their eraser. This is if you want to select and move something around, but remember, they can't remove or change the background image that we set. They can add post-its of different colors to their slide. So maybe they want to add their name. There's their little post-it. We got to get our select tool and we can drag this, put it wherever we'd like, resize it. So the other thing the students can do, so when they want to write here, they would just get the pen tool and they can write their list. They can put a post-it for each one. They could add an image. If they want to search for an image, they can do that as well. This is their shape tool. They can add shapes, which is nice. I know in geometry we like to use different shapes. They can change the outline color of the shape. They can change the fill color of the shape, or it can be transparent. If they want to write in, they just draw their text box and they can write in their answer there. This is a laser pointer. I can't imagine students would be using it, but just so you're aware, that's the laser pointer. And students go through and add the information, whether it's pictures, post-it notes, or just text boxes. They can decorate and add whatever they'd like to their digital interactive notebook. Jamboard has many options. A newly added great feature in Jamboard is the ability to see the version history, just like you do in slides, and you can see exactly what's been done. So if you were having this interactive notebook shared with two people, you can see exactly who entered what. You can also see when you've posted a comment. You can see if the students have responded to your comment on their notebook. The version history is a great place to go to keep track of your students when they're working.
So teacher friends, what do you think about Jamboard as your digital interactive notebook? Personally, I really love the drawing feature. That aspect is really beneficial to me when students can draw out their answers. I know in Google Slides it's possible, but it's a little tougher. Jamboard just makes it so much easier to write right on your screen. What do you think? Can you use Jamboard for your digital interactive notebooks? Let me know in the comments. And until next week, why don't you go ahead and check out these videos? Remember, step out, be uniquely wonderful you, and have a great day. Bye.